Hi, welcome everybody. Hope you're all having an incredible Saturday. Um, we have just finished another very busy, interesting, exciting week for people that are in our community that are building energy. We made a lot of progress. Obviously, we always want to go faster. We want things to happen sooner, but we pushing as quickly as we can with partners and with expertise in all areas from legal to technology to business, negotiating and talking to companies. And so one of the exciting developments this week has been just a tremendous interest among companies with trade secrets and intellectual property in terms of taking what they have and monetizing it. And why are they interested? They're interested because say you're a company and you've got an intellectual property, you've got say it's a company that produces a product and they're doing 15 million in sales. We actually talked to a company like that this week.
Or services.
Or services, right? And they're going to now look at spinning off this, the intellectual property and charging a royalty. And they're going to pay that royalty to our community. Okay. And why are they going to do that? They're going to do that because though the royalty revenues are significant over the long term, they can leverage that value today. Because what are they going to receive in return with iNFT? And I'll go through and show it to you. They're going to receive energy today at a super low price. And their cash flow, their royalty revenues, is going to boost the value of energy. And it's going to make it more and more rare because every time we do a transaction using iNFT technology, it's going to do something really, really important. And that is it's going to eat up, lock up the supply of energy available for purchase long term. Every time a company comes in or an opportunity, whether it is a music DApp or any of these outside businesses that are looking to, they see it. They see, hey, you know, I can pay a royalty to NRGY, and in turn, I can get an asset that's going to potentially go up multiple times what the royalty payment is in the short term. So they're seeing it, they're understanding it from a purely financial transaction perspective. And so that's super, super exciting. We only have 108,000 energy in circulation as of today, just slightly less than that. It's tiny. One transaction we talked today, and it's actually getting ready to go into the contract phase. One transaction that we're discussing getting done here is a $5 million transaction. Well, $5 million at the current price of energy, and of course, this is going to bring the price of energy up, but let's say it even brought the price of energy up to 800 or 1,000, it would eat up thousands and thousands of coins, would be, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 coins would be locked up long term. That represents a huge percentage of the available supply. And every single time a company decides to take advantage of our iNFT opportunity and including all the dApps and stuff that we are currently working on, once again, that's going to make energy more and more rare. And it's going to do something for all of us, which we're really going to like. It's going to generate a cash flow of royalty revenue. So energy is the token, is the instrument that allows you, the holder, to access royalties. And a lot of people say, well, I've been in this and, you know, I've been waiting for my, the dApp revenue. And, let's be realistic. The reality is businesses take time to develop. Look at what we've created here for our community in just 5 months and imagine where we can be in 5 years. We could create a new financial system that is so significant that I can't even speculate on what the future value could be. That's why I'm really thankful that I get to work on this, because it has so much potential. Now, obviously, things can change, environments can change, things can happen. There is no guarantee that this broad, beautiful, sky that we see in front of us, okay, is going to always be there. But we're going to be one of the very first, if not, we're going to be the very first to be able to jump into and exploit this. And so, very thankful we have the opportunity to do that. I'm going to go now over iNFTs. I think all of us can kind of see the picture of where we're heading. They can also see the picture how incredibly undervalued our market cap is. Just incredibly undervalued. We've had a lot of people that, they're marketers, and the market came down hard, and literally the baby was thrown out with the bathwater. Okay, and a lot of us are obviously thinking, "Whoa, I'm in this thing, and I bought at this, I got it at this price, and this is where it's at." But the value proposition is going to continue to evolve. Now, the great news, next week, there's going to be a transaction that's going to come out, and it's projected to dramatically boost the yields that you're going to see on NRGY over the following 3 weeks. Right now, the projection is it's going to be in the neighborhood of between 12 to 14% APY yield generated over the next 4 weeks. So that's super exciting. You're going to see a lot more rewards, and I would recommend that you lock into those, because when you see what these are going to be worth in a few years, and what the value of what you own is going to be worth in just the coming months to years, I think many people that have had a short-term focus, and let's face it, the crypto market is full of speculators. It's full of short-term, short-minded people. And what do? They dump one thing, and then they jump into something else, and then they lose, right? And they buy one thing, and then they jump in the next one, and then they lose again. And in the end, it becomes a very frustrating situation when they look back and said, I own this incredible asset in the beginning, and I don't own it anymore. I just don't have it anymore, because I was so focused on I needed to pay my bills, and I needed to get money for this, and it feels really good to take in money. It makes us all feel good, right? It makes us all feel better but you're converting something that has tremendous long-term value for short-term moment of gain, right? And so I want everyone to think about, if you believe as I do, and I'm someone that for my initial stake in NRGY, I've not unstaked a single coin for my initial stake. And there's a reason. It's because I know where we're heading, and I know what we can do together. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to go ahead. And by the way, we opened up a Twitter you see a little Twitter going on. We got a little Twitter action happening on NRGY. So all of you guys are welcome to join the Twitter of NRGY. It's NRGY DeFi on Twitter. Let's just go through Infinity NFTs. I'm going to make this pretty quick. I just want to share with you. We hired. This is the firm that's handling intellectual property protection for us. They're great. They're out of basically the Northern Virginia, DC area, and they're providing us with expertise and help in terms of protecting our business that our decentralized business is using. And so we're going to be working together closely with them going forward. But I want to go back to what an iNFT is. So as we all know, we've all heard a big buzz about NFTs. What is an NFT? How do they work? What is the whole buzz of it? And initially, as with most things, there were some big headlines. Someone made a picture, sold it as an NFT, and they brought in millions of dollars. But effectively, what an NFT is, it's a token, but it's a unique token versus a fungible token like NRGY or Bitcoin or Ethereum, where every token is the same. NFT tokens are unique. Each NFT token is the same. However, NFTs can be copied and multiplied. So there's a bunch of them that are the same, that represent the same asset. But what does that do? That reduces value. right? If you copy something, value is reduced. It also, NFTs are what you call capital gain. You can buy an NFT today, try to find another buyer who can afford to pay the high price or whatever the higher price than what you paid, and that you can sell it to them and you can make a profit, right? But it's a capital gain. And what we've done is we've transformed that gain into a different opportunity, and we've transformed it with iNFT. What iNFT does is we take a single NFT, and the current NFTs can't be divided, right? And we turn it into infinity on NFT, so that and there's a typo. I apologize again. Every time I show this slide, it bugs me. It needs to be fixed. But so we take intellectual property plus digital assets. We add a publicly viewable royalty contract. So now we're talking income here. We're not just talking about owning and trying to resell an asset at a higher price to someone else. We're not doing that at all. What we're building is real value. So this royalty contract is added to a smart contract. It's put into our vault, and then it's deployed in our algorithm. And what does the algorithm do? It makes royalty payments. That's all it does. It takes royalty revenue in from whatever intellectual property that's generating royalties, and it pays it out to rights holders directly by smart contract to their wallets. It gives, whether it be a musician or a company with some state-of-the-art environmental technology, or any type of technology that has a contract that can be used to earn a royalty revenue, and it provides automatic payment to them as well. And then in addition, what are we using? What are the beautiful little magic beans that we use to make these payments? It's what we all own. It's energy. And those payments are made in energy, and it takes advantage of what we've built here over the last 5 months, which is a liquid pool of funds that people can exchange for US dollar coin. And so those people that want to take these royalties and convert them into cash can do so. The people that want to individually, the algorithm creates individual contracts with each NFT owner. You control your funds, you control your royalties, you determine by your own actions what kind of contract you receive, how much of this royalty revenue are you going to get. And there's individual opportunities for this on each individual iNFT. And there's going to be multiple available. We'll have a marketplace and a dashboard. And I guess any of you that have been on Thursday and saw what's being built for the front end, it's incredible. You'll be able to see these different opportunities. You'll be able to see all the information for owning royalties on these different opportunities, and you'll be able to use energy to get involved, right? And now, what is that going to do for the price? So not only do you get the opportunity to use your tokens to access royalties, and not only do you get smart contract technology that distributes these royalties, you also get something which is incredible. As this process goes into effect, as this process uses energy to create these opportunities, it's locking up and using a supply every single time someone owns an iNFT. And as we know, we have a very limited supply available. It's going to, in theory, and these are hypothetical projections. I want everyone to understand this is all hypothetical. And the reason I have to say that to you is because this is new. Once this is proven, you're going to see a whole new valuation on the price of energy. And it's going to be proven very, very soon, in coming weeks, not years, not months. Unlike practically every single other project that you see, you can go through the coin market cap, okay? They're built, oh, we're going to build a bridge. Well, guess what? We have one. We're going to build our technology is going to be deployed in 2022. Well, guess what? Our technology is available, is done today. We don't have to wait to create technology. We've spent all of our efforts, our energy, our capital, right, building the back-end technology, not on the marketing, not on spending, not giving coins free to to people who are going to promote us. Okay, not worrying so much about trying to drive the price up to the moon, although we had a nice run. I mean, that's nothing compared to what the real value of what we're creating is. Our real value is the fact that we are going to create an economic juggernaut. I see it. I believe that's what's going to take place. And if you agree with me that that's what's about to happen here, I don't think any of us are going to feel pretty good about getting out or selling, though there is no company involved. You always have that right. This is a free market. It's a free DeFi financial system. You have the right to make your own choices. You can choose which of these opportunities you can put your energy into. You can own energy. Now, the beautiful part as we go and look at this, we talk about the DDLN, right? We're creating a decentralized licensor network. And what do they get? They get builder rewards, just like you get builder rewards when you stake energy or you introduce someone to stake energy. Our iNFT licensor network, they get builder rewards too, and that's built right in. And then the most important part, the licensing cut, right? The royalty piece that's shared to our stalwart, rock solid, beautiful people that have staked energy, that own energy. You get to participate not just in one iNFT royalty, but you're going to get a piece of all of the royalty businesses and all the royalty revenues that come in. And I can't imagine a better opportunity in any area right now. I can't imagine a better opportunity in any cryptocurrency, in anywhere that you can look, that this vision that we have here, that's functional, working, and ready. I just don't see any opportunity that compares to it. I just don't see it. And there's many wonderful things out there, but nothing compares to the impact of what we're doing here. So I'm super pleased to tell you that things are on the way. We're beautifying the front end. We want to make sure that, if any of you have seen the new websites and stuff, if you haven't, I guess you can go look on our last meeting on Thursday. We've got top design team coming in. So where are the markets? Music, STARSTAKE. Digital education, podcasts, videos, inventions, licensed products, right? Any type of intellectual property and any type of trade secret. If someone has royalty revenue and they want to, if you know someone that has a royalty revenues that they want to contribute to our financial system and receive energy for those revenues, we welcome them in. We welcome them in, and we have the technology that they can use that's going to allow them to receive tremendous value, and it will allow our whole community to share in that value as well. Okay, so that effectively is iNFT. We are on the way with these incredible business development opportunities. Any of you that have looked at what we built in just 5 months, it is astounding. I want to thank everybody who has contributed, and there are many, many, many people and many a growing team of developers. Every day we're getting new people reaching out. Hey, I want to join the development team. I want to build something. I want to make something. Businesses are coming to us, okay, wanting to learn about how they can own energy with their royalty revenues, how they can leverage their royalties and participate in the energy DeFi financial system. So I want to, and so that is a good overview of where we are today, July 24th, 2021. Looking forward to where we'll be in 30 days, 90 days, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. I think all of us, if you have any questions, welcome to hear it. And I'm going to turn this back over to Dwayne. And thank you all for spending your time on Saturday and being part of what we're building.
Guys, this technology is incredible. And guess what? It's exclusive to the energy community. It's exclusive to the energy community. How awesome is that? You know, a lot of people say, well, NRGY's not a company. Why do you guys always do these presentations? Well, it's really simple, guys. When we deployed NRGY, we relinquished all control, but we bought a lot of energy. Why? We have a huge vested interest in seeing this really perform. Just like when Jeff Bezos started Amazon back in the late 90s, early around 2000, he had a vested interest in growing that company to where it is today. NRGY's not a company. There is no centralized, there is no developer cut, there's no pre-mine supply that somebody keeps in their back pocket. There are no influencer coins given away. Everybody that has NRGY, including the people that deployed NRGY, put their own money up to buy it. But since we have a vested interest, of course, we have our development teams that are developing products upon the NRGY platform. We also have other community members that are developing applications. We have one community member that's developing a gaming application, and that should be out here very shortly too. I really haven't said much about that, but it's gonna be a real big surprise to a lot of you guys when that comes out. And it looks, I've seen the work that he's doing, it looks spectacular. So, you know, we have a huge vested interest in developing. And since the iNFT technology is our technology, the developers of that technology have taken and filed for a patent on that technology and are making it exclusive to the NRGY community. This is, guys, this is a really, really big thing. I mean, you can't even fathom all the different use cases. Think about this. Maybe you're a YouTuber, right? You have a YouTube channel, you have intellectual property. Now, you can do an Infinity NFT on your YouTube channel. And the income that creates from YouTube, your fans can share in your success with you. They can be rewarded for telling other people about your channel. They can be rewarded monetarily for supporting you. Guys, this technology is incredible. From doctors to YouTubers, to movie makers, to song artists, to models, to athletes, to restaurants, to, I mean, one thing that we really envision for the Infinity NFT technology is, I know you guys see it out there in the market where a new coin comes out and everybody's rushing to get in, right? They're stepping on each other's toes and jockeying for position. What we've created now is a vehicle where it's not going to be about rushing to get in the next coin. It's going to be about rushing to get in the next Infinity NFT. A new one hits, want to get in an Infinity NFT. Another one hits and I want to get in an Infinity NFT. Because once you own that Infinity NFT, you earn royalties. And you earn royalties from that intellectual property, but you also earn royalties when other people are purchasing the Infinity NFT as well. So that is huge. And that will create a big sense of urgency. I also want to make it clear, guys, large network-wide transaction going down this week that is going to produce some significant rewards to NRGY stakers. Now, I'm going to give you a little secret, okay? I want you to listen close. If you know people that want to stake NRGY, now is the time to do it. If they can stake 25 and share in the DApp revenues, great. But if they're not able necessarily to afford 25, you definitely want to have 5 NRGY staked, which means you need to stake about 7.5 NRGY, because when you take into account the community builder, you'll have 5 NRGY staked. Now, I'm not going to tell you the reason why, but you'll find that out here in the coming week, the reason why. You will thank me later. And the last thing I want to do, and I've been giving this the past few Zooms, who here wants the blueprint? The blueprint to potentially generate $150,000 to over $1.5 million within a very short time. Who here wants that blueprint? If you want the blueprint, type in the chat blueprint. Got to get some action going on. If you want that, type in the chat blueprint. All right, we got one blueprint. 2. All right, I'm going to give you guys this blueprint, and then we're going to open up for a Q&A. Guys, right now, the price of NRGY is, as we speak, it is, what is it, Alan? I don't have it pulled up. It is we'll see it here in a second. The price of energy right now, as we speak, is about $150. Okay, $150. What you're going to do is you're going to get a link. You're going to get a link from the person who invited you to NRGY, and they're going to give you this link. It's a decentralized link, and you're going to be able to stake NRGY. And if you need help with staking NRGY, they can help you, or I do an open forum Zoom at the end of this presentation for anybody who may need help. But you're going to get this link, and you're going to go stake NRGY. I want you guys to realize, once you stake NRGY, you're also a community builder. So you're going to get a link to be able to share it with people. Right now, the price of NRGY is about $150. The people you invite, they get more bang for their buck. They're able to stake more NRGY. You know, to have 25 NRGY staked right now is around $5,000. But when the price of NRGY goes to $1,000 to stake 25, it'd be about $34,000, right? Because you have to stake approximately 34. You got 25% that goes to community builders. And when you do that, you have 25 and a half coins that you have in staking when you stake 34 coins. So they're able to get more bang for their buck and stake a lot more NRGY now. And since they're able to stake NRGY, you earn more NRGY, because we reward those who grow the community. So when you invite people who stake NRGY, you earn 15% of the NRGY they stake. And you earn 10% of the NRGY that the people stake who they invite. Okay, so it's two tiers. The 25%, 100% of that is paid back to the community. There is no developer cut. I want to make that clear. And it's paid directly into your wallet instantaneously in the blink of an eye. So let's say you got active and you said, you know what, I'm gonna go talk to people. I'm gonna go rattle, shake the trees. And you were to refer on people who purchased $100,000 worth of NRGY at today's price. Okay, $100,000 worth of NRGY at today's price. Maybe it's one person, it could be 3, 5, 10, it could be a combination. Okay, you're gonna earn 15%. Well, you're going to earn 15% of 100,000 would be $15,000 at today's price. If NRGY goes up 10x, guys, guess what? That $15,000 worth of NRGY is now worth $150,000 worth of NRGY. You've essentially earned a really good yearly income for what a lot of people don't even make that in a year. Think about that. The potential is huge. I know there's so many people chasing these money games and chasing the next hot coin that's coming out. The blueprint for success is right in front of you. If you get active when the price is lower, the people you invite are able to stake more NRGY and you're able to earn more NRGY. It goes up 10x. You're now able to potentially earn 150,000. Maybe you want to get really active and you say, you know what? I'm going to go talk to local business owners. I'm going to talk to a lot of people, and you invite people who stake $1 million worth of NRGY. 15%.
Now, Dwayne, I wanted to mention one thing about this. So when you do this, okay, and when you participate in NRGY is unique in the cryptocurrency space, in the fact that it is what we call greater than a zero-sum opportunity. What that means is in just about every other crypto, you call money games. A money game is where there's less than a zero-sum opportunity, which means in less than a zero-sum opportunity, there's always going to be more losers than winners, right? The difference with NRGY is it's greater than a zero-sum opportunity because we have the growth engine of royalty revenues. We have an economic engine behind it. And what that does is that creates just a unique proposition that you can feel really, really good of introducing this to people, that that you're doing something. Not only, you talked about what people can make. Yes, I mean, we have a YouTube influencer that can make hundreds of thousands of dollars in a few weeks, right? But more importantly, you can do something that a year or 2 or 3 from now, your friends, family, business associates, people that you know, you're going to be their very most favorite person in the world, right? Because how you've introduced them to something that changes their lives. And so I just want people to kind of, and when you compare it to, oh, you get 1% a day and you get this, and well, we're coming up with a way of just paying this person off from this other person's money. All those things exist in the cryptocurrency space. It's one of the biggest criticisms of it, right? But from the inception, the reason we created NRGY was to address this very problem, is to create a growth engine of greater than a zero-sum opportunity. That's what we have here today. And that's what we will always have in everything that we work on. Every single thing we're highest integrity and the greatest effort to provide a value long-term for everyone.
Good point. But so guys, maybe you want to take it to the next level. Great point, Alan. You know, this is the beauty of NRGY, is it's not about who can get in and out first, and this is about us winning in the aggregate together. And that's a great point. And maybe you want to get active. Maybe you really want to rattle the trees and refer, you invite people who stake $1 million worth of NRGY. Well, 15% of that would be $150,000 worth of NRGY. If that was to 10x, guys, that $150,000 worth of NRGY would be worth $1.5 million. This is the opportunity that you guys have, and the blueprint is right in front of people's faces. So it will be a lot easier, I know, to invite people once we get those marketing materials out, and I can't wait to get them out to you.